Welcome back to my video, guys, and today we have sneak peek number 2 of the upcoming update 3.8 in The Walking Dead No Man's Land. And today we're having the first exclusive look at the brand new feature coming to the game. Now this feature is called Tools, and it's represented by a brand new icon. It's a bag with a star in the middle, and these tools are amazing. Now if you have played Next Game's other game, The Walking Dead Our World, you're gonna see some of these are quite familiar, if not all of these, but let's see if you can remember these. So basically tools are single-use combat items that help your survivors complete the missions faster as well, but also in case you're struggling with the mission, the tools can help you turn the tide on the walkers and complete the mission without having to run away or forfeit. This update introduces two new tools, and it's possible that we might see more in future, but for now only two. So let's talk about those two tools. So the first tool is called the Grenade, and yes, it does have exactly the same icon as Our World, and I was surprised when I saw it for the first time as well. But the Grenade is a really strong tool. So you equip it to your survivor, and it can hit up to 9 enemies in a circle. So it's like the decimator, but it's not really a decimator because you can give it to a scout, and the scout can throw a grenade, which is really nice. So this grenade, the damage it does, so it has a base damage that it does to walkers, and then it does a certain percentage of that walker's health is done as a damage by the grenade on top of the base damage. So both of them are added, and boom, you have it. Obviously all these numbers are probably gonna change because they're still in the development, and there are different numbers here and there, you might notice, but it's still gonna do the same. It's gonna do some sort of base damage and then a percentage of walkers health. The grenade is also gonna have a couple of turns cooldown, so it might be 2, 3 or 4 turns. It's not, I don't think it's decided yet, but it's gonna certainly have some sort of a cooldown, and it also is gonna generate some threat. So yesterday in the sneak peek we were talking how everything is gonna be silent, how we're gonna be removing threat and not generating any. Today we're just gonna go kaboom and blow stuff up, make some noise and generate threat. So that's the grenade, you guys. It's very interesting. It's very powerful. It can help you out. And now let's move on to the second tool, and this tool is called the medkit. So this is another familiar tool from Our World, although in Our World it's green, here it's red. They just changed the color. The icon is exactly the same. But yeah, okay, so this health kit can, or med kit they call it here, it replenishes a certain percentage of your survivor's health. Now it does say 50, but it possibly might be more or less, it depends, it might change. Now it's something important to know about this is that you cannot heal a survivor who has red health bar back to green health bar. This is impossible. It's the same with Tara's leader trait. It doesn't work with medkit. It doesn't work with Tara's leader trait at all. But it does help to turn the tide around in case your survivor needs some more health. And also this does not work on survivor that is struggling with a walker. So if it struggles, you cannot use a health kit to give him health. And this also has some sort of cooldown because you cannot just use it every single turn to heal your survivor. So it could have 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know how many turns, but it's gonna have some sort of cooldown. So yeah, this is the health kit. Now let's talk about how you use these. So first of all, actually on the map screen on the camp, there is a new button just on the left side between the buildings and the workshop. It's the tool buttons, and that's where you're gonna see how many of each tool you have, and it's gonna give you a description of exactly what each tool does, how long the cooldown is, and all the other details like that. So in the mission, you have a brand new button next to your top survivor on the right, and this is the toolbox. So you can only use a tool if you have an action point. So you need at least one action point on a survivor. to use a tool. Now the good thing about this is that the tools, they do not take any action point. They're like, for the grenade specifically, it's like an extra attack. So let's say you use a survivor, you throw a grenade, but then that survivor can also do his normal turn on the same, his normal move on the same turn. So this is really nice, and it's really amazing. So make sure you select on your survivor and then choose the toolbox, because if you want to heal a survivor, you need to first of all choose the survivor that you want to heal and then select the toolbox to activate the med kit in order to restore some health on that survivor. Okay, and now we know what the tools are, we know how to use them in a battle, but how do you earn the tools? So the tools, you can earn them in a couple of ways. So the first one is that you can earn them from seasonal events. Okay, you can earn them from Guild Wars. This is interesting if you play Guild Wars. You can also earn them from daily quests. It's quite possible. Or if you have gold, you can buy them in shop and the trade goods shop as well. These are the ways you can earn them for now. I'm not sure if you can get them from mission crates, I doubt it, but you need to get these tools from these places in order to be able to use them in battle. And once you use a tool, it goes away, you need to get more. You don't need to upgrade any of these tools, they have no level. Like, it's not like a survivor or equipment you have to upgrade with XP. They come already like that, they only have a base level and they do what they do without having you to upgrade them. So that's pretty simple. So I'm really wondering what tools they can add in future. What do you guys think? What other tools potentially they could add to that? Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, I'll see you all on my next sneak peek tomorrow.